Face the Nation, broadcasting live from the CNN IBN headquarters in New Delhi with Sagarika Ghosh.
Yes, it's 10 p.m. and time for Face the Nation. A very good evening to you. Let's get into our show. A clash of civilizations between the superpowers of the world of cricket. Umpire Steve Bucknor is sacked for bad decisions against India. Indians object to abusive remarks by Australians. Harbhajan Singh is called a racist. India may be a victim in Australia, but in our own country, from radio RJs who call Nepalis, quote, chowkidars, spectators at a cricket match who make monkey gestures, and now a cricketer himself allegedly using the word monkey, a racist and culturally stereotyping language within India, is impossible to miss. That brings us to our question of the day. Are we unaware of our own internal racist biases within our own country? Type QOTD space Y for yes, QOTD space N for no, and SMS your answer to 52622. And you can also vote online and express an opinion on ibnlive.com. Joining us tonight, Dipankar Gupta, sociologist of JNU and author, is joining us. Also joining us, Kancha Alaya, social activist and author. He's joining us from Hyderabad, and right here in our Noida studio, Maninder Singh, former cricketer, is with us. Before we get into our discussion, let's now bring you up to date with everything that is making the news tonight. India may be sovereign and secular, but are we socialists? The Supreme Court asked the government to explain. The end of an era. India winds up its 25-year-old missile program. Now all future missile development will take place with international partners.
And some people think elections are a game. They think it's like who's up or who's down. It's about our country.
After defeat in the Iowa caucuses, Hillary faces possible defeat in the New Hampshire primaries. Is the dream of becoming the first woman president of the United States now fading? The BCCI strikes back at the Australians. Brad Hogg is charged with making offensive comments against Kumble and Dhoni during the Sydney Test. Time now for the top story on Face the Nation. There is no final confirmation on whether or not Harbhajan Singh called Andrew Symonds a monkey. But visitors to India often complain that they often face racist slurs. In some cases, it has even become major controversies. Whether or not Harbhajan used racist remarks or not, do we tend to use racist and discriminatory terms without thinking? CNN IBN's Asim Khan finds out.
The ICC's decision to suspend the 3-match ban on Harbhajan Singh has come as a respite for him and as a victory for the Indian team. But the debate on the issue of racism is not yet over. Racism in the cricket field might create a controversy on the sports page, but the matrimonial pages of Indian newspapers are full of references to the preferred skin color. So if fairness is such a big issue in our society, why are we so uncomfortable to talk about it? And does the Indian obsession with fairness translate into racism? One theory is that racism and casteism are similar, and hence Indians are more prone to being racist.
Since India is a caste society, people cannot live without caste. If they cannot live without caste, they cannot live without hierarchy. So when they go abroad, they found no caste system. So how to live there? How to have a comfortable stay? So you invoke you translate your casteism into racism, and when you see a black, then you call him monkey.
So even if our cricketers are proved not guilty, the issue of race remains relevant in our society and a grim reality for many. Like for these African students studying in Delhi.
If a white man comes to rent a house, even if I give a token of 100 rupees, they may give it to the white man, they will not give it to the black man. So that is why even I feel more secure to stay in the campus here, in the JNU, than going and renting a house, even if it is given me free.
A couple of controversial incidents hit headlines last year. During their Indian tour in 2007, Australian cricketers saw the ugly face of the Indian cricket fan. Such behaviour off-field could even lead to violence, as it happened in September last year, when a radio jockey allegedly made derogatory remarks against Gurkhas while referring to the winner of the Indian Idol. In New Delhi, Asim Khan.
So whether or not Harbhajan Singh said what he did, this is an opportunity for us to examine whether or not there is a flourishing racist discourse within India. What are you telling us about our internal biases? 83% are saying yes, we are unaware that as a society we have many internal racist biases of our own. On that point, crossfire.